One life with their Rose Hall, our Duppy house.
Within 9 years, murdered her 3 husbands and countless late lovers. She didn't waste any time on the plantation here.
Wow.
She poisoned the first husband with arsenic. The second one was stabbed and boiling oil poured down his ear to make sure he was dead. The third was strangled to death.
Wow.
Yes, she was on a mission.
Yeah,
Wow.
Where are your husbands, Annie? 1, 2, and 3. Are they sleeping beneath the palm trees near the Caribbean Sea?
Hey, One Life Adventures TV. How you doing, Wagwan? Today we're going to be visiting one of the scariest sites in Jamaica. The most talked about, scariest site in Jamaica. It's no other than Rose Hall. So as kids, we used to hear about the story of Annie Palmer, the White Witch of Rose Hall. And so we're heading to Rose Hall right now to check it out and see where it all went down. Let's go.
And me and him carry me come down at the house. And one carry me go tour the but me say, Master, me not go in the house. So that time they broke down, you know, the brick they never remodeled it. In 63. Me say, no, John.
Bullet wood. Not original, but they are bullet wood much harder than the mahogany.
Have that old smell too, you know. Yeah, they would upstairs. Y'all, we are at the Rose Hall Great House where the famous Annie Palmer, the White Witch of Rose Hall, resided.
All the paintings you will be seeing in the house original and 4 pieces I'll point out to you upstairs. I just need to hold my horse. What is that? I just need to hold my horse.
Hold your mule. Let the tour guide do her job.
Alright, so welcome again to the of any relative in England, so Annie couldn't go back. She was raised by the nanny who taught her everything about voodoo. So when she was 18 years old, the nanny died, she came to Jamaica in search of a wealthy husband. So that's when she met and married John Rose Palmer. Spent 11 years in the house. Within 9 years, murdered her 3 husbands and countless late lovers. She didn't waste any time on the plantation here.
Wow.
She poisoned the first husband with arsenic. The second one was stabbed and boiling oil poured down his ear to make sure he was dead. The third was strangled to death.
Wow.
Yes, she was on a mission.
Yeah,
Wow.
The witch, because slave burnt her personal belongings the night she died. They believe keeping them, her spirit will haunt them forever. So look at this mahogany cane chair. It is unfolded in a library step. so they could reach records and books from high shelves. Average height 5 feet 2, and it was even short of 4 feet 11 inches. They said dynamite comes in small particles.
I'm saying.
Wow.
Oh, really?
The centerpiece, it is a 4-pedestal Sheraton banquet table. The chairs are ribbon Chippendale. Directly across is this 8-piece mahogany break front with 18th century trade china dishes on display. The chandelier. Gallery, they use this here as a reception hall for serving both dining rooms, also the bedrooms upstairs. Servants, they enter from that door with red, believed to be Annie, watches you in whichever direction you go. Her eyes and her head turns along. Yes.
Wow.
So look at her. Annie didn't believe that.
How?
Room. So this was where the Palmers, they dined whenever no one else was in the house. The table apple white, the chairs are early Queen Anne. To this side we have this Welsh dresser, pewter pieces on display. Palmers eat from the pewter plates, made from tin and lead. Continue.
Yeah, there's a bucket right here.
The school children doing their little tour.
Replica of Annie's favorite balcony. That's where she sits or stand, watch the slaves being beheaded, beaten or hung in the rear courtyard. So it was a form of entertainment watching the slaves. Yeah. They didn't have TV back then, live entertainment.
Wow.
And you remember the Henderson maid I told you about? Here we are in the krill room. It's not called krill because of the cruelty done here, but because of the fabric. It was all hand stitched or hand embroidered in India. And they killed the third husband. You remember how?
Oh, the third one?
Yes, strangled. Right. Wash basin and a bedpan right there. Commode, indoor toilet. Toilets were found. Because of the French fabric on the wall, and he killed the second husband. She stabbed him in his sleeve several times. Boiling oil was poured down his ear to make sure he was dead. The beds there are not short because of average height, but because this is their passionate nature for blood. She was very hot-blooded, also hot-tempered. The portraits are original. They have one there. There's also one to the side. We don't know who they are. They were sent back believed to be personal to the house. And I guess like you, we took a photo of the headboard. You remember the photos I pointed out to you downstairs? Yes. And those like image appeared in it. So, you can take. Of his only granddaughter he loved so much. He came from the secret passageway, walked upstairs and strangled Annie to death. Walk goes around, comes around.
Yeah.
And
She
he
probably
died.
didn't expect that.
And he died at age 29, 4 feet, 11 inches, and buried in the East Garden. We'll be going there at the end. It's a shame. David,
She had issues. And then she eating lead and stuff.
Alright, so this is Annie Palmer's sitting room, the original pieces. So the Chippendale mirror on the wall. Gets two pictures, goes like which are same. Copy of the original ground plan of the house. The red spot is ink and not blood stain where Annie is buried. Yeah.
She nice. Yeah.
They call it copperwood, but really it's a red bird.
Oh. Wow.
That's nice.
Copperwood. Oh,
That's really unusual.
Yeah. Red. Yeah. Right, right.
well, wait till I tell you about it.
Okay. It's a big property.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright, so this is where Annie lies, and when John Rollins bought the property, it was a simple earth grave. So in 1971, to make sure remains belonged to Annie, they dug it up. 72 proven to be Annie's, they replaced it and with this as a covering. Psychics, they came 1978. They placed 3 crosses on her tomb. They place a cross here, they place one at this end, and they place one to the side. This one fades due to rain and sunlight. They talk to Annie's spirit. She confessed in murdering all 3 husbands, countless slave lovers. Said she'll be the second and last mistress. Psychics, they want to place a 4th cross to chop Annie's spirit in. When talked to Annie, she didn't respond. They didn't know whether Annie was in or out. So they leave the area without placing a cross. So her spirit roams. She could be anywhere.
Oh. That's what that is.
On the islands of Jamaica, long time ago, on Rosal Plantation, where the ocean breezes blow, lived a girl named Annie Palmer. She was a mistress for the slaves. Slaves all live in fear to see the frown in Annie's face. At night I hear you riding, and I can hear lovers call. I can still feel your presence around the great house of Rosal.
Wow, well done.
Well done.
Your husband in them park. Wow, it's a big.
That's a beautiful campus. Huh? Yeah, for the night tour. One Life Adventures TV. I hope you enjoyed this tour of the Rose Hall Great House and the story of Annie Palmer, the witch. Peace. If you're ever in Jamaica, make sure you check this place out. It is awesome. You really have to be there to feel how creepy it is. So check it out. And it's in Montego Bay, so right close to the airport. See you next time.